here in beautiful Fort Worth, Texas, preparing for the 5th annual Gospel Songwriters Conference. I am here. I'm Natalyn Piggies, pastor of Divine Love Ministries and founder of the Gospel Songwriters Conference, here with my mentor, my teacher, and the chief advisor for the Gospel Songwriters Conference, as well as our Dean of Academics, Dr. Daryl Gates of Shreveport, Louisiana.
Hello, and we hope that you all are doing well. We are excited to be here in Fort Worth. It's a blessing for us, and we are here to do some work to get ready for our conference, July 6th through 9th, right here in Fort Worth. Our guest church will be the Shiloh Church. Our hotel is near the Stockyards area, Spring Hill Suites,
beautiful,
downtown Fort Worth. And we're going to give you some information. Now, just in case you can't remember what we said, call me, 318-518-1428. We want to answer all of your questions, but there are some dates we want to be sure you get, and we want you to know about all of the exciting events that we have coming during those days of the conference.
Yes. And the beautiful thing about this conference is, if you notice the word songwriters, gospel songwriters, there are so many flavors of gospel documents.
Yes.
We carry all of them.
And we're excited about this opportunity to bring to you music from various genres, music that covers the full spectrum of what people want. We'll have children's music. We're looking for rappers. We'll have traditional gospel. We'll have contemporary gospel music. So if you like music, period, we want you to be sure to come out and share. Our website, www.GSWC2020.com.
That's correct.
All right? I was having a senior moment right there. www.GSWC2020.com. All of the information is there. But again, call me, 318-518-1428.
Yes, and Dr. Gates will be glad to answer all your questions concerning the Gospel Songwriters Conference. This is going into our 6th year as a conference, and Dr. Gates has been here from the very beginning. And so there is nobody that knows more about this conference than Dr. Daryl Gates. So please take him up on giving him a phone call with any information you need. I want to share a little bit with you about the age groups that we have. He mentioned the seniors moment. Let me tell you, gospel songwriters, those of you that have dreams and have always wanted your songs out and just haven't had the opportunity, we want to hear your song. That is our biggest thing. We are here so that you can have a platform. Our oldest songwriter, we want you to send your children to the Children's Division ages 4 through 12. Sister Diane Lumpkin Thomas is the chairman of that division. She's homegrown right here. And I tell you what, we have an original play that the children will do. Sister Karen Washington is coming from Houston, Texas. And she's going to teach the children worship through Sign language.
She did handbells for us 2019 when we were in Memphis. And we were in all of that. But in looking at where we are with this virus right now, we decided not to go with handbells. So she's going to do sign language. And we are excited about that, because that's a skill that children will be able to use the rest of their lives. Yes.
Now, other divisions that we also have the mass choir division, and we need songwriters in these divisions. Brother Trent Williams, who has been with us since the beginning of this Gospel Songwriters Conference, is the chairman. Trent Williams is from Houston, Texas, and he is a wonderful, phenomenal songwriter in his own right. We're waiting for your songs to come in of all genres. So get your music into us for that. Also, this year we're introducing the Youth and Young Adult Division of the Gospel Songwriters Conference. Our Director of Music for all divisions, is in charge of that. That is Johnny B. Tate of Memphis, Tennessee. Most of you will know him from various areas. He has been with the National Baptist Congress since he was a child, playing on stage, and he's now a grown man, and he is a minister, so I should say Minister Johnny B. Tate. I was there to witness his first sermon, and he's yet growing in the Lord. He's also the musician, one of the musicians for Josh Bracey and Power Anointed. Josh Bracey is one of our board members and has been phenomenal in aiding us to get to where we are now. So we are excited about the people that God has connected to this organization. And I say Josh Bracey, he is Pastor Josh Bracey. So we're excited about that. We also have what's known as the New Artist Showcase.
Yes.
Tell us about that one, Dr.
The New Artist Showcase will feature those artists who are just getting started. We have some staff members who will be working with them, and they're going to present their original material.
Yes.
And we are excited about that because that's the crux of why we have this conference.
Yes.
We want to feature your song. We want to hear your song.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we'll do. That Friday night, we'll start with our
New Artist Showcase.
Our New Artist Showcase.
Yes.
Another brain freeze. We'll start with our New Artist Showcase. They'll be sharing with you their original music.
Yes.
And after that, we'll hear from our children. We'll hear from the adult division and those dynamic youth and young adults who have all of that energy. They're going to close our conference.
Absolutely.
2021
Absolutely.
here in Fort Worth. You make plans to share with us.
Make plans.
July 6th through 9th.
Yes.
Again, you can get all the information you need at our conference website, www.gswc2020.com. And don't forget, you can call me, 318-518-1428, because we don't want you to have any questions. We have the hotel information there.
Yes.
And mentioning hotel, if you want the conference rate for the hotel,
right,
you need to be sure that you have registered by June 7th. Beyond June 7th, you're not going to be able to get the conference rate for the hotel.
Yes.
And we're excited about that rate because it's going to give you free parking. You're going to have access to free breakfast every morning, access to the hotel facilities. A lot comes with that conference rate, but you need to register by June 7th. Go to the website. You can get everything you need right there. Do it online. You need to register for the conference. You can do that right online.
Mm-hmm.
Song submissions, do that right online at our conference site.
And hurry up.
Yes, because that deadline for submitting your song, March 31st. So you only have a few days to get your song in.
Yes, we need songwriters in every division. So you never know what God is going to do. Get your materials in. And let me tell you, we're going to be able to have this conference in 2 ways for the first time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So physically, those of you that are going to make it into the city, we welcome you. Come on and be with us right here as delegates, but we will also be going virtual. That's right, the conference will be virtual. So our classes will be held virtual. You will be able to be a delegate right from your home. So that's important, especially for those of us that have underlying conditions that can't get out, but yet are music lovers, because you don't have to be a vocalist or a musician to be a part of this conference. So for those of you that are at home and want to be blessed by God, I can tell you this conference has been phenomenal every year. We want you to go ahead and register at GSWC2020.com as soon as possible. Listen, you missed the early bird registration. We're in regular registration, and if you don't hurry, you're going to have to pay the late registration fee. So we want you to get your information into us. We want to receive your churches, even if you all have to come virtually from where you are. Get your youth leaders on, get your ministers in, get your praise leaders in. This is important. In fact, send them on scholarship. Just let the church enjoy it. Or if you want to sponsor somebody, get in touch with Dr. Gates.
Yes, we can tell you how to do that, but we don't want you to miss this wonderful opportunity.
Right.
We'll be making history in a number of ways just for us
Yes.
as a conference,
Yes.
and we want you to share that history with us.
Absolutely.
So please make plans to come out and share. Going virtually is not only going to give you an opportunity to share in the classes, but also in our events, our nightly events and the rehearsals. We'll have a souvenir book for you.
Absolutely.
We'll have songbooks available.
Yes.
So
yes.
if you want the music, you can get it.
And those songbooks will be digital, so they will come to the delegates with the original music of our songwriters. This is so exciting.
Yes.
So please register for the conference as soon as you can. You can get your t-shirts online. Everything will be there for you. So we want you to register. Hopefully you'll make it to Fort Worth. But for those who cannot, senior citizens who may have reservations, we understand all that. Register virtually, and we will be happy to have you as delegates for the 5th annual Gospel Songwriters Conference. Listen, before we leave, let's tell them a little bit about the classes. You are our dean.
We have classes for our young people. They'll be learning about Bible characters. They'll be learning, again, sign language. I mentioned that already. For our adults, we'll have a wonderful class called Developing Your Spiritual Gifts. I'm excited about that. We have a class that will update you on COVID.
Yes.
And looking at COVID as a game changer, and that it has been for the world.
And I'd like to say that in that class, Dr. Gates, we're going to be honored to have an actual doctor, an MD, medical doctor, teaching that
Dr.
class.
Goro will be sharing with us. And for those of you who are in the Fort Worth area, you know him and you are familiar with his work. His wife Kim will also be sharing with us in our classes. We'll have music and technology offered. We'll have a voice class offered. What you need in music, in church music, we're going to have it here for you. So come out and learn with us.
Yes, and the last thing we want to tell you is the nightly ministry events are going to be phenomenal. Beginning on that Tuesday night with our opening celebration, which will feature our children. They're going to get a chance to highlight their own ministries, what they like to do for the Lord. We're not going to tell them what to do. They're going to show us what they got. So we call that the Children's Showcase. Then after that, we're going to be welcomed to the state of Texas by none other than Dr. Gates.
We're going to have an opening ceremony by Pastor J. Artis Stuckey. He's going to come and share. We'll be looking for officials from the Fort Worth area to come and share. But we'll have the area chapter choirs of the Gospel Music Workshop of America. We're inviting them to come out and share. The Dallas chapter, the Fort Worth chapter. We're hoping that they will also come and share with us in our opening.
Yes. Also on Wednesday night, coming all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, that is our Musicians Revival. We know that musicians really give all their service, and very rarely do we get a chance to sit back and be ministered to. So for our conference, every year we've always had the very faithful and highly anointed Reverend Herbert Jackson Jr. of River of Life in Memphis, Tennessee. And he has consented to come all the way to Fort Worth, Texas to bring the Word of God to God's musicians and vocalists. You don't want to miss that on Wednesday night.
Thursday night, come dressed up.
Hey.
We're going to celebrate with jewels of gospel music. People who have given their life to sharing this great art form.
Yes.
We want to celebrate them that night. Fort Worth will be honoring one of your own, Sister Jewel Kelly. We'll be honoring Brother Douglas, who is also a local. We'll be introducing for the first time the recipients of the Natalie Piggy's Lifetime Achievement Award. And for the first time, the James Piggy's Memorial Service Award. Come and share. You don't want to miss that. Again, we are making history.
Yes.
We'll be making history, and we want you to share with us.
And the final thing, Dr. Gates, Fort Worth, Texas, come and honor your own Miss Diane Lumpkin Thomas.
Yes.
As we, the Gospel Songwriters Conference, are going to be very, very proud to present her in her first live recording.
Yes.
So please come and be with us. I believe that's on Wednesday night.
That's on Wednesday. Thursday is the Jewels of Gospel Music Award program. Friday.
Yes.
The divisions will be recording, but I want to tell you about the celebration. We'll be honoring her for her birthday celebration. Make plans to come out and share with us that Friday. Afterwards, we'll have a round table session for independent artists.
Yes.
You've written music, you've recorded, but you need to know what to do. You want to learn about performing rights. You want to learn about how to get copyright. You want to connect with people who do what you do.
Yes. Come
to the independent artist round table. And then we're going to end with all of those recordings. The children will be recording, the adults will be recording, the youth and young adults will be, everybody's recording tonight.
Rap artists,
yes,
solos.
we want everybody.
Yeah, quartets.
Yes, come out and share.
Yeah, all right, so we'll look for you here in Fort Worth, Texas at the Gospel Songwriters Conference. God bless you.
Bless you.